Okay, good day students. I'll be looking at solving absolute value equations using a different method. The method of graphing. We'll be using a graph to solve this equation. Alright? We are asked to solve the absolute value of 3x is equal to 6. I'll be going to Google and I'll be typing Desmos. I'm going to choose Desmos Beautiful Free Math Graphing Calculator. Okay. What I'm going to be doing now is very important. You need to pay attention. I am going to write both sides, or rather each side of the equation equal to y. So y is equal to, I'm going to my keyboard right here, and where you have this symbol, that is what we're going to be using. This is the button we'll be using to get our absolute value bars. Okay. 3x, go back to my absolute value bar and close it. Alright. And I'm going to write the other side of my equation equal to y. Right? So y is equal to 6. Alright. Now the red graph is the graph of the absolute value portion of the equation. The blue line is the graph for y is equal to 6. Yes? Now, the next step we are going to take is where the two graphs meet. Where the two graphs meet, we are going to click on those areas. The graph meets right here, so I click on that spot until it gets black. And there is another point on the there is another point where the two graphs meet, which is right here. I click it until it gets black. Our two solutions are, let me see where, oh, I'm not seeing that. Okay, right here. Let me use green. Our two solutions are -2. So we are looking at the x coordinate. All right. So -2 is our first solution. Our next solution is 2. Our answers are x, let me make that bigger, 28. X is equal to 2, and x is equal to -2. So our two answers are x is equal to 2 and x is equal to -2. our last example, the absolute value of 2x plus 1 is equal to, this should be 5. Alright, so I'm using an example from the first video I created. Yes? Alright, so we'll be solving the absolute value of 2x plus 1 is equal to 5. So let me go back to Desmos. I am going to clear the 2 spaces, and I'm going to rewrite each side of my equation equal to y. So y is equal to the absolute value of 2x plus 1. Go back to my button right here, close it, and I'm going to write the other side of my equation equal to y. So that will be y is equal to 5. Okay. Now we have 2 graphs. The green graph is for the absolute value portion of the equation. The blue graph is the equation of y is equal to 5. Okay. Our next step is we click on the areas where the 2 graphs meet. Right here until it gets black, and right here. Okay. Now our 2 solutions are the x coordinates of each of those points. That's -3 and 2. Alright, so my answer, let me make this larger. My answer is x is equal to -3 and x is equal to 2. Let me check my graph again. Okay. X is equal to -3 and x is equal to 2. Alright, this is an easier method to the one that I taught you in the previous video. So you have 2 options, method 1 or method 2. Have a good day, class.